Hey guys, welcome back to Three Prong Fishing. Today we're going to be the unboxing of Minnkota terrova steering motor mechanism from I purchased this from Lakeside Marine and Service. Let me tell you, they were fast, it was easy, and you know, no complaints all about them. I called them, they told me exactly the same one that I needed to buy. I have the 24 volt one. It was fast. I ordered it and it was in the mail before I could even say by the end of the day. So this is it. Comes nicely packed. I was gonna buy, as you've seen one of my past videos, I had saltwater intrusion on the steering motor of my Minnkota trolling motor, and you know what? I decided to put a brand new one on there. This is how it comes packed. I wasn't really sure of which one I needed, so what I did was I ended up calling the company, and they told me this is exactly the same one that you need. So it comes fully wrapped. Got a nice oil on it. You know, here's where mine had that saltwater intrusion on it, but it's brand new. Right connectors, and they're 24 volts. So more to follow. Keep tuned. All right, guys. So as previously stated, this is the new trolling motor driving for the Minnkota, and what I'm doing is I'm removing these stainless steel screws, and I'm actually putting some anti-seize on them. My old trolling motor right here, the steering motor, got saltwater intrusion, and the screws were a pain to take out. So what I'm actually doing is just taking them out and putting some anti-seize into those screws, and we will just gotta back them out just a little bit. Take it out. Oh, I think the hat in. Had a little bit on it, huh? Oh. Just tighten it right back up. There's a couple of dirty spots here on the base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean it with, I'm gonna apply some grease on it. This is the salt water coming in, so the better I can keep this clean, the better all of it will function. So a brass rod, cleaning rod, so I figured I'd put some grease in there and stuff and grease this one up. A little brush, kind of brush it on this kind of stuff. Really just maintenance. Water waterproof grease. I'm going to use just a tad, a little bit, as I'm applying it. I'm going to apply it to this, just right in there. The more you prevent, especially with salt water, the better you are with I'm going to grab a little brush and kind of put it on all these springs too before I cover it all up. All right, so we're going to thread the shaft right through here and off of your, make sure my replacement part didn't come with the bushings, but the bushings will go right through here. Just make sure you save that from your old parts. Right in through here, and then we're going to grease this up. We're going to grease this up. We're going to grease this shaft up. This is the shaft that came out of there. We're going to grease it up and slide it right in. All right, so we're gonna put these retention washers that are on here. So we're gonna use a 10mm socket. We're gonna push that in. As you can tell, it just went in by itself. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So that sucks. Hold on. All right, so we gotta put these retention washers right on here. So I'm gonna use a 10mm socket, put right over this and push them in there so they can go on without bending them. And of course, I have someone holding on the other side. There it goes. Get it started up. There you go. All right. Here we got the other side. Go right on here. I'm gonna use a 10mm. Get on the other side. All right, so just checking on, make sure that the motor lines and it locks into place. And there it is. So on my reverse build, I just took off the housing, lifted it up. It's the housing right here, lift it up. And I'm gonna feed the wire through, which has two connecting bulbs, this one and that one. And as you can see, is where they plug in. So what I did was I sprayed them with lithium grease. Can't hurt. As I rebuild it back, I'm just gonna put grease and lube wherever I think I need it, just to make it function better. And I also checked the capacitors. If you're not aware with these capacitors, if they're bad, they'll be bubbled up. They'll be bubbled up right here. They'll be bubbled up over there. So we have good capacitors there. So see that big hole? So don't forget to take off this part right here that makes the seal. This is my old steering housing. So you gotta take this off. You gotta push, I think this one right here, pop it off, and then put it onto the new wire because the new one doesn't come with it. That just makes that seal right there. Don't forget to take it off, guys. Now I'm gonna measure exactly where to put this retention washer, right? So I'm gonna line these two up. They're about the same, exactly the same motor. So I'm gonna line these two up and I'm gonna place them right here, right where the other one was. Make sure you place it the right side so when it goes in, this has like a flange. It's gonna lock into right that area right there. Boom. And it has retention clips, and that way it makes a nice seal so water don't go up in there. You lock back into place. All I did was squeeze it just like that, right back into place. Now we're gonna run this thing right through the hole. I'm gonna snap it right in there. All right, so we're gonna put this in here. We're gonna push down as hard as we can so it can lock into this right in here. So maybe use a screwdriver or something. It's got a weird angle. It goes in. And we gotta push down. I used a long flathead screwdriver, locked it into place. It's right in there, locked in. Pressurized. Now, self-explanatory, as you can see. This one's going to go right in here. This one's going to lock in. Male, female, male, and can't mess that up. I did spray, again, lithium grease. Just so, lithium grease, for those that may not know what lithium grease is, it's non-conducive to electrical. So you can spray that on electrical and it won't hurt it. So just do a quick check of all this. Everything looks sealed, pretty much. Good standing. Ready to close it up now. It'll just come down right over this. These little things on the side snap on either side. There we go. Snap into place. New housing. All right, so we're ready to put the shaft right back into the housing unit. So upon inspection, one of the connectors, that's what I do. I just really inspect them all, and one of the connectors is almost broken all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it with this butt connector and get it going in there. I'll peel this back, and this is the part that hooks up to the brains of the whole motor. So again, when you're building it all back up, just make sure you're checking all your parts and make sure nothing's loose. All right, so we're gonna cut off this this one that's broken. Cut off here. Now we're gonna peel it. This much of it. And then this is the only one I had. So I'm gonna measure here. I'm gonna cut half of these off because make it a little bit smaller because unfortunately it's not gonna hold all these in there. I'm gonna get a shrink wrap, put it on here so we can shrink wrap it. Put the shrink wrap sleeve, put this right on here. Twist. Crimp it on. Now we're gonna heat shrink it on right here. Ooh, you're pushing the wire. Come on, man. Ooh. Lift all the way up. Run on the other side of the trolling motor. So when we pull this,
Oh, so that separates.
yep, separates. Yep. So we're gonna have to slide it through all the way through there. All right, guys. So this is that piece where it's spring loaded. Just make sure this stays connected at all times. So we're gonna have to feed it through here, and just make sure your flap here aligns with your notch here. So my notch is right there. So it's gonna essentially go like this, and this is gonna run along this groove on the shaft. So I know I gotta put my shaft and feed it through that way. So I have my assistant here to help me out. So you're gonna grab it there, do not let go. So I'm gonna let go here. It's spring loaded, so I don't know how people do this by themselves. So I'm gonna feed this through here. You can see it's trying to curl up on you. You always want to keep this piece attached just in case you lose grip on it. That way it doesn't go back in. All right. Now I'm going to install the shaft and have this run alongside the shaft. All right, so I'm gonna tape here real quick, just so I don't snag anything when I stick it through the shaft. I have to go in through there, hopefully not get snagged on anything.
No, but I don't understand how this is gonna go in. You're crazy. Wait a second.
Put it on there, you idiot.
I didn't understand what you were doing. Ow! Go.
Go.
Push it all the way in.
Hold on.
No, we're working on a little tiny table here. Whoa! Look at this. Stuff's falling off.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Have it there. I need to lock it. At least you can bring it up. Okay, stop there. We're gonna attach this screw here and small Allen wrench. If you see it here, small Allen wrench, tighten that up. Tighten this with an Allen. Once it's tight, you bring it this way. Bring it this way. Make sure you got one that doesn't have it. And you're gonna bring it this way.
This one. This one doesn't have a tip anymore.
They're all like that. So your shaft comes across, and make sure that it's seated all the way down here. Here is where it actually grabs. Make sure it's seated here and grabs the motor there. This is completely aligned here. That way it grabs your whole entire lower end motor. Do it with your hand. I do have power tools, but I'd rather do it with your handheld screwdriver. That way you don't strip anything out, and I can do one screw at a time. Make sure this seal is sealed completely. So I'm going to keep on tightening. The other ones are as tight, hand tight as possible. Close that up. Close that up. Tight. All right, so we're going to move this tape that we installed on here, just so we can drive it through the housing and not get caught anywhere. So cut. All right, so next we're going to attach the side pieces. Before I do that, what I want to do, I'm going to add a little bit of grease onto these bolts. Just see how this one right here, that one's all just corroded. Add some grease onto that and scrub it. I'm going to scrub it with a brass brush just to take some of that corrosion off. Just got a small brush with some marine grease. Throw that on there. Prevent water intrusion. This grease. And tighten those in. Let's do the other side. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We are adding the other side to it. What do you think, Ito? What do you think? We're gonna add the other side. What do you think? Look at him over there eating. He's over there. I don't care. It's cold. He's drinking. Let's add some of these. What do you think, cameraman? Let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot the grease. We forgot the grease over here and over here. More grease and more grease. All right. All right. Wait. We gotta add some more wrists.
Stop.
Wrists. Oh, now I got the other one. The assistant producer. Here we go. Suck it on up here. What do you think, man? What do you think? What do you think? Same time, man. Same time, man. Oh, if it's just good. All right. All right. Where's my screwdriver? Screwdriver. Where'd it go? It just disappeared.
Right there, man. When you put it in the hole, you can't see it anymore.
They all say. Mm-hmm. What do you think? No, it's not going in the hole, damn it. A lot of giggles around here. Cheese and rice. All right, so here you go. It got in. Got it. There it is. There it is. Here's the other one. I dip it in that grease right there because we got to get some grease. Here we go. Oh. Cut it.
Cut it. Cut it.
Ready? We're gonna finish this up over here and tighten it up. Here we go. Nice and tight. Tight. All right. Don't forget to add your clamp before you mess everything else up. Here. All right. Now we're gonna do the head unit. Head unit back on here. All right. So we're gonna add the head unit. All right. So that's gonna go on just like that. Screw that goes all the way through the shaft. So make sure you align these screws.
No, let it go.
Use the drill for this. There's a nut on the other side. Make sure it's tight. Not too tight. Make sure you have some control over the drill that you're using. Nice and tight. Now we're going to do the head unit. The head unit, pretty self-explanatory. You got red, black coming from the head unit right in here. And you got red and black. So the blacks will go together and the reds will go together. This white stuff is that lithium grease. So we're going to push these together. And we're going to push these together. So this is that new one that I added. There you go. both of these together. And then we have the powering head unit here. Now, as you can tell, you have those guiding just like this. Push it all the way in. So you see no more yellow. All right, so this was a pain to get in here. So make sure that it's really tight. Really tight, guys. There's no yellow right around here. See how there's a little bit of yellow? You gotta squeeze it tight.
Real quick. Be careful with this.
A lot of tightness. All right, so you see here, let's get a lot of water intrusion in here. This is the motherboard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scrape this with a brush and add some grease on here. So so it don't become a headache later on. I don't know. Just trying to preserve a little bit of it. I'll put a glop of this grease just so the corrosion maybe cease there or something. But man, I really thought Minnkota was made a lot better than this. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I can see saltwater intrusion. Somebody doesn't take care of their stuff, but I'm here to tell you, this is crap. I'm also going to check to make sure these are secure. And they're all tightened down, just because I have it out here. Put the head back on. Head unit back on. Just like this. Make sure these guys are running in the same direction. We have a slot kind of like right here where these ones should go. In here. Now we have the screws that we're going to put in here. Cut it. Now hold this. All right, so here are the screws that are going to hold the top of the head on there. Here we go. Last screw.
Yeah, I don't think you need to record every single screw. I think we understand.
No, every single screw.
Tight, tight.
You never know when the person can mess up.
All right, so I made a really big mistake, so don't you guys make it. I am going to shrink wrap these when I put it away. These were touching, and I almost blew my whole motherboard. So I'm gonna shrink wrap them now and heat shrink them, and do not stow it away without shrink wrapping them.